Hi, Lost in Paradise. Wow, you're the first one. Hi, Ryan. Ryan Taylor. What's up, guys? What time now? I was supposed to start my stream around 8 a.m. But like last night, I had people coming here to for a massage because my back hurts so much and my foot hurts so much. Like remember from yesterday's stream, my foot hurts. So I had no choice but to call someone for a massage, and then yeah, that's why my sleep um is longer. Hey to 20 viewers, so we're gonna talk now about the red flags of Filipina. And most of you know some of this already, but at least for my own answers of this one, my own opinions of this, or my own comment about what are the red flags, you will hear it from me. But first, as usual, before I started the topic, I always make my morning drink with me. Actually, it's already 10 a.m. in the morning here. And I'm very, very sorry if I started my stream very late. That is because I woke up just now. Because my foot hurts a lot. Right. I look very, very tired. And I just woke up also. Like yesterday, I did a vlog of a day in my life. And because it was raining all day. I mean, around, I started in the afternoon yesterday. It was raining and I was stranded. And that's why I came home late. And then all my whole body hurts a lot. My foot. Hi, Natalia. Thank you so much. Okay, so now let's get started. Oh, let me just read comments. Guys, just don't mind if I look tired today and my voice also sounds tired. That is because of yesterday. I actually did a day in my life vlog yesterday for you to see what usually the day of my life is. So yeah. Hey Faizam Mohammed. Hi beautiful. Thank you. Hello. Joe Boyd. Hi Claire. I have a friend in Australia. He's a great guy I've known for many years. He is 54 years old and retired. Financially very stable, own his own house, spend most of his time looking after his mom at the moment. That's so nice. Is he looking for a girlfriend or a Filipina girlfriend? Eva. Hello Arman Smasti. Hi, John Michael Campano. Hello. Hello, Christopher Montecalvo. Yes, I'm good. Thank you, guys. Come live in Brazil with me. You're so pretty. Thank you so much. Can you shout out to me? What's your name? Blaze Roblox Sophie. Okay, that's fine. Then let's get started already. Good morning, Chauncey. Glad to see you back again. As I've promised, I got more time for YouTube now. So, anyways, let's get started, guys. So for the first one that I will be mentioning, what are the red flags of Filipina is that for me, this is just my opinion. So the first one is that if the Filipina doesn't respect your time, or let's say if they cancel the plans or the date in minute, something like that, minute before the date that the exact time that you guys are gonna meet. So for that one, if that's the kind of Filipina like who always cancels the plans, doesn't respect your time. Let's say for example that you guys um you guys decided to meet, like let's say you planned that week ago, days ago or few days ago, and then on the exact date they cancel the plans. And if she has a valid reason why she did that, of course that's understandable and we cannot really consider that as a red flag. But if that Filipina, or that the kind of Filipina that usually or constantly always cancels and doesn't respect her time, then that's a red flag. We all know how valuable, how precious our time here in this world. And if someone, doesn't value your time for spending with them and doesn't respect your time, then you have to consider that as a no kind of Filipina. I don't know. Do you guys agree with that? I know not only Filipina, this is in general. This is uh, all the women in the world who doesn't respect time, who cancels plans. So in a minute, so that's not a good for me. Wait. Very good. I drank 2 shots of vodka and 2 shots of whiskey, ran 5 miles and ate chicken and vegetables. Hi, Joe Boy. I'm also a pet lover. Hi, 30. I subscribe. Thank you. Good morning, Ron Lombok. Morning, City Girl. What cooking for lunch? Not yet, guys. I just had my usual drink in the morning. Um, he has been burned by Filipina, but I think you and him would be a good match. He would only be interested if you were prepared to relocate to Australia. Hello, 30. Thank you so much. Can you drive from the US to Brazil? No. Uploads, how are you, Mr. Hi, Team Vlogs. Hello. People are people. If someone feels they have a better option than you, they're going to leave. Especially if you are weak men. Right. Agree 100%. Shout out guys from Houston, Texas. So see, if that Filipina doesn't value your time, then you considered it. And if she constantly does that to you, or maybe for the one time that she did that to you, and there's a valid reason, you have um to be understandable in that case, especially if it's a valid reason that she can't she can't make it, you know. But if she does that constantly, then you have to consider it as a red flag one. Okay, for the next one, I don't know if people here would I don't know if you guys would relate to this one, but that for that kind of this kind of Filipina who is very over controlling. A Filipina that is very controlling, consider that also as a red flag, because that just shows that she lacks of trust, she doesn't trust you, she doesn't believe you, and all that things. So you also have to consider that as red flag if she's really over controlling. There are times that we tend to be controlling to our partner, but that only within with because of the reasons, like valid reasons why sometimes we tend to be controlling to our partner for valid reason, but not like most of the time. But that if that Filipina, you know, is too much or really over controlling, like from time to time, then that's a no, guys. You don't want to live your life to be just controlled or to be just like a robot, right? Have to realize that. Hi, that YR. I'm from Philippines, Cebu City. I grew up in Cebu City. It's a northern, central part of the Philippines. I'm sorry. Yeah, any person that would waste my time would drive me crazy. I am former military. Being on time means life and death to me. Correct. Your hometown. I mean, being strong isn't a literal thing either. Strong is independent. If you're more invested in her than yourself, you're a weak man. That means you can let that car swim. Mhm. So, anyways, again, guys, first thing we can also take note of this. First one is that someone that doesn't respect your time or cancels last minute, and then the second one, someone who's very over controlling. The third one, the violent behavior. Guys, every thing that I've mentioned, you can ask me in regards of that if you want me to elaborate more of that topic. So for the third one, someone who is someone has a violent behavior. Let's say in a terms of hating you, um, like physically or emotionally, mentally, like that. Someone who's very manipulative towards you. So you also have to. Bala. So yeah, again, someone who has a violent behavior, because like their mind, that's kind of risky, to have someone that is very manipulative in a way, or let's say physically hit you. So yeah, it's really pretty. Men are respectful and seen as powerful. Men shouldn't seek approval from anyone. Period. What's kawayan? Oh, kabayan. Hello, Bisheshwar Sharma. Anyone that don't meet your standards should know it immediately, and you pay them in your absence. That's so deep, Christopher. I can't remember if I asked you this last time. If I did, please answer again. What does that term emotional intelligence mean to you? Yeah, I actually answered that already from yesterday's stream. You can look at, but for some who are watching just now, I can tell you what emotional intelligence mean for me. I felt like that someone who has no, let's say for example me, if I have no respect, or I don't value people's emotions, or I don't, something like that. So if you're that kind of person, then you don't have an emotional intelligence. If you don't respect, value people's emotions around you, something, you know. Hello, City Boy All Out. Nice to see you again. Good morning, client. So, again, for the next one, guys, I will only be in a 30-minute stream for today because I have an appointment after this. So, I can only stay within 30 minutes. So, I'm gonna spill out all the red flags. Okay, so if that Filipina would constantly get jealous with you with no reason, or with no reason at all, or no valid reason, if she constantly get jealous to you, like, even let's say for example, not in a, like, every time that she gets jealous of just a small things, or not very, if she gets jealous constantly, then that's a red flag. Because we all know, like, sometimes guys, or let's say most of the time, from here in the Philippines, if someone gets over controlling towards you, or get jealous to you, or being very strict to you, and doesn't want you because they're afraid that you might cheat, they might afraid that you might go with someone else, hang with someone else, then that also means that they are doing that thing. And if that someone is actually complaining, or accusing you that you are cheating, accusing you with doing these things, then that person is actually the person who's doing the things that he or she accused to that person. I don't know if you get my point. So yeah. Yes, that's correct also, Christopher. Emotional intelligence is treating people with the utmost respect at all times. You have to show empathy. So yeah, someone who is excessively, you know, jealous. Okay, next one. Someone who is frequently lying to you, or let's say being dishonest. So if that Filipina is like that, that's a red flag. Because if that Filipina is concerned about you, or if she loves you or interested about you, especially if she is genuine towards you, she would not dare to lie to you. Even in a small things or small ways, she won't dare to lie to you. But if that's someone constantly, frequently lying to you, so you have to think that you have to consider that she's a red flag. Right. So, guys, if you've got questions, you can ask me for a while. For a while, guys. There's an update of my car. So if you've got questions, you can ask me anything. Hi, Claire. I just got home and see you live. Thank you so much, Kurt Better. You have to stay. Don't leave yet, because I'm actually discussing about the red flags, about my opinions of the red flag. What are the red flags of Filipina? Okay, for the next one, someone who doesn't value to keep their words, or someone that break promises. That's a red flag. Let's say for example, when she made a promise that you guys would do this, or let's say for example, like when that Filipino makes a lot of promises to you, and they didn't they or she never kept their word. So that's a red flag. That's a no. Because again, as I've mentioned in the first one, we all know how precious time is, and if that someone is wasting your time, like every time, so don't, you know, that's a red flag. If she doesn't value or give care about your time, so that's a red flag. And most likely are not doing right. None of this good, your hard work to sense people's intention. Okay, for the next one. If that Filipina is unwilling to compromise with you in relationship, that's also a red flag. Hi Andrew, hi. I know all the red flags, especially because of my negative experience. I'm so sorry if you don't mind me asking. Were you in a relationship with Filipina before? Like, if you are able to share to us what was your experience of dating them, like could be bad or good. And if so, if you dated a Filipina before and you had a bad experience with them, I'm really sorry that you've got the bad one. Because actually, guys, all the Filipina people always think, especially the other country men, would always think or consider that Filipina is the most preferable wife to have. But honestly, it's just in all over the world in general, not only Filipina that is a wife material. There's also a lot of Filipinas, who is very, very bad, manipulative, and such things. Another topic: are drugs common where you live? What do you mean by drugs? Because actually, we also have our way of understanding what drug is here in the Philippines. But if you were talking about the bad drugs or the illegal drugs, actually, when actually an illegal drugs is not really is 100% not acceptable here in the Philippines. But a lot of people are buying and using that. I don't know, but I just heard a lot of news about it. And actually, when our last president, it was Duterte. If you guys know our president before, it was before Bongbong Marcos. So it was Duterte um when he was in the position that time. Actually, a lot of drug users, drug lords were being captive or caught because of him, the way he handles the Philippines, because of how, you know, um, also he prioritized about the safety of all the Filipinos. So he's the one that actually put down the drug dealers or drug users. So, but yeah, here in the Philippines, a lot of also Filipinos are using, but you can't just really, cut them. Love is when two people are honest with each other at all times and accept each other's fault. I agree with that, Christopher. Illegal, right? The illegal drugs. Yes, it's also common here, guys. My friend is soon to inherit his mom's for properties worth millions and not pesos, Australian dollars. He has 4 cars, and I can see you driving his pearl white Subaru BRZ two-door sports car. I appreciate you for trying to match me with your friend, but like, for now, I don't want you know, to be hardy in relationships actually, because I don't want to get hurt. But that's so nice. He's a millionaire. Has a lot of properties. It's so nice. Sounds a BRZ sounds girly, but he's down to earth, caring guy, sensitive, and doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, no bad habits. That's so nice. Actually, that kind of person or that characteristic of that man, a lot of girls would be after with that. But not because of the material things that he have, but because of the personality of that foreigner But again, I appreciate you doing that, Joe Boyd. You need to get out of Philippines, Claire, for your best future. I will create myself a better future for myself, Joe. Don't worry. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, next one. So since we have 5 minutes left, sorry guys if this is just a quick live because I really have an appointment. So yeah. Okay, so again, someone a Filipina that's not having empathy. So you also have to consider that. For the next one, also a Filipina that doesn't respect boundaries. So guys, if you've got questions, if you want me to elaborate more about the topic, you can tell me. Let's say for example, doesn't respect your boundaries. If that someone keeps on convincing you to agree with what they want, so that's a red flag. Because in relationship, it takes two people in relationships. So give and take, both of you would decide, both of you would agree, things like that, compromise. So that's very important. So if that someone doesn't, value that, or doesn't respect boundaries, keep on convincing you what they just want, and not even respecting or trying to ask what you also want in relationships. So that's a red flag. Guys, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you. Also guys, I have to say this, that if that Filipina that the thing also is that I don't know if people would agree with this one, but just for me, my own opinion, Filipina is a red flag the way of how she dressed up also. I don't know if you guys would agree. We all know the Filipinas are such the type of traditional woman, or let's say yeah, a traditional woman, and we all know by being, because we are a conservative, like the girls here. But yeah, the way of how the girl would dress up, like let's say for example, too much of, I'm not telling that I'm not telling that to dress up very sexy is a bad, or the way, or like the girls are trying to call out the bad, or yeah, the bad guys. It's not like that. It's not the way how we dress up that is because we get sexual sexually harassed by the people. But just for me, the way how these girls dress up, like, that would also give a point that she's a red flag if she dress up too much of, you know um like too very sexy. Even let's just say for example, if the Filipina is going to church and because we have our proper attire when going or attending mass. So if that Filipina is just wearing a sleeveless in the, or let's just, yeah, like a cleavage one, sleeveless in a church, and then wearing a shorts, that's a no-no, guys. So she's not there actually in the first time. I mean, in the obviously she's not there for attending mass or to worship. She's there just to show off, to show off the people. You have to consider that the way how the Filipino dress up, you can really tell by it, of how most in cases you can tell of how exactly they are, like the way how they dressed up. That's just my opinion, because a lot of Filipinas dress up here, like professional dressed up. Then maybe that kind of Filipinas is responsible. But again, guys, this is the most cases here, so people might disagree with this one, but this is just my opinion. So you have to see it, you have to um realize it. And especially when she's a boyfriend already, when she's in a relationship already, and she doesn't respect herself enough to at least to at least wear a formal attire or a casual one. But those who is like showing off cleavage and all that things, that's a red flag one. Especially if she could, if she's in the right place to wear that kind of sexy clothes. But if she's not in the right place and she's wearing that, that's a no-no. She always needs validation from other people, I think. And okay, also, if someone is constantly, if that Filipina is constantly on her phone, okay, let's say for example, you guys are out or dating, but that Filipina is constantly on her phone, like she's always using the phone, even you guys are dating, take note, you guys are dating, you plan on this date for like, before, like a week, then when you guys meet each other, she always like take photos, let's say for example, before eating, she always, I mean, there's nothing wrong if that Filipino, with your permission, of course, if the Filipino wants to take the photo of the food, wants to take photo of you guys too, but if she constantly on her phone, like the whole day that you guys are together, and she's just always using social media accounts or on her phone, that's a red flag. Because again, time is precious, time is valuable, so you guys got to respect each other's time. No wasting of time, especially if you guys just started and getting to know each other. So there's no space for mobile phones. Thank you so much, Miss Ringo, for the super sticker. Thank you. Okay, next one. If that Filipina doesn't know how to apologize, that's a red flag. Because that just shows that she's too immature to accept or acknowledge her faults or mistakes. So again, if she doesn't know how to apologize, especially when she is in fault, because she always think that she is superior, she always think that she's always the one that knows it all. She's like that, if she doesn't know how to, I mean, she doesn't know how to, if she does, sorry guys. my dogs. If she doesn't know how to apologize, even she's at fault already, obviously her fault and hurting your feelings already that she's not aware or she might be aware, then that's a red flag. Because a Filipina in a relationship, it takes two people. So you guys have to give and take, not only in a financial situations or in a material things, but what I mean about give and take is that if someone is mad already, someone should, try to make the partner calm, something like that. So if someone is fire already, someone should be the water. If you guys are both fire, then what's gonna happen? It will explode. So that's what I mean. So it should be, two people in relationship. So give and take. So if that girl or that Filipina doesn't know how to apologize to you, then that's a red flag one. Especially that it's obviously that they are at fault. That it's their problem, it's their fault. Guys, it's just so easy to say sorry, especially when you're at fault. But if she really stands for her fault, like she really wants to prove like she's not at fault at all, oh my god, you better run away. Filipina, actually, the decent Filipina knows how to apologize when she's at mistake and knows how to express feelings of what could be the possible reason that she felt that way that leads to anger. So that Filipina, if the decent Filipina knows how to apologize. And if you met someone that doesn't know how to apologize, especially that you guys are together, oh my god, run away. Right, be yourself. Guys, thank you for the super chat, super stickers. I would really, really appreciate you guys for that. Thank you so much. And again, next one for the last one. This is the last one that I will mention. Actually, many to mention about the red flags of Filipina, but this is the last one that I'll mention for this stream. Maybe I'll make another video of what are the major red flags of Filipina. So this is just the common red flags. Anyway, so the last one for me, I think, is that if that Filipina is a very much of a social butterfly. Yeah. If that Filipina is very much of being a social media butterfly, that's a red flag. Like what I've said earlier, if you're Filipina, when you guys are dating outside and she's constantly on her phone, updating to all her social media accounts from time to time, it's a no. The Filipina should respect her time for for being with you. So yes, that's a red flag. You know, a lot of couples here in Philippines are always using, like, both, like, actually Filipino men and Filipino women actually use phones during date. That's why they, you know, they never get to value more time here. So that's why most of Filipinos also are looking for a man from other country like that. So anyway, so if that kind of Filipina is very much of social media butterfly, like she has all the social medias. I mean, there's no problem if that Filipina has a TikTok account, one Facebook, one Instagram, one something like that. But if that Filipina has a lot or multiple, has many multiple type of social media accounts, that's so a red flag. And if that Filipina, like, time to time always keeps updates or gives updates on her social media application, like making stories from time to time, always updates what she's doing in her life, like even in the small things. So yeah, for me that's a red flag. Like if she's too much, like if she's too much on a social media, and then being showy, being cleavage in social media. What else? So if that girl, like, I mean, someone should use social media responsibly, but if that girl doesn't know how to use it properly and always, ask for validation of other people in social media, and, influence other people on her followers in a bad way. Like, you guys know what I'm trying to say here, that kind of Filipina who is very a social media butterfly. Anyway, so that's it for today's stream, guys. But before that, I will just read the comments here. How old I am? That's a good question. I'm old enough to have great responsibility and young enough to be silly with the kids. Women usually want providers, so as a series of tests are sure to come your way. You're mentally strong enough to be a dad. If she can't say sorry, she's not very mature, right? I finally met a lovely Filipina and I'm coming to Philippines, Cebu, early next year for 12 months for traditional Filipino courtship, which involves doing chores around her mom's house. Right. Very noble of you, Drew. I would probably do the same as well, play just to say thank you. After 49 scammers, I finally found it as a Filipina. Never give up. All a girl wants is a baby. Holy, you're crushing on Claire. Be a provider and a strong man and woman will chase you. Those are good points, Claire. Which of these rules have you seen men break that drives you crazy? Brazil, hi, Christian Santos. Girls usually copy you. You are a man. Names. I'm 54, live on my own life, Filipina, 38. She dresses her cat up with a bow tie. Quirky girl, estate agent. I'd hit the jackpot. Wow, that's so nice. I'm happy to know that, Joe. That's pretty sweet, Joe. Congratulations. That's so nice, guys. Happy for Joe. Hopefully the other also would find their, you know. Because there's also a lot of Filipina who loves to provide. So please don't take that in a bad way. If your Filipina wants to pay for your date, wants to pay, guys, please don't take that in a bad way. If your Filipina wants to provide as well, please at least sometimes allow it. Me? I'm happy to give her a baby, preferably not triplets. Actually, guys, I really want, like, in the future, if given an if God would bless me, I really want a twins like that. That's so um very nice to have. So, anyways, guys, for those who haven't watched my last upload, like, which I interviewed a criminology student, And then actually more of interviews that I will upload soon. So if you haven't watched that one, please have some time to watch it, and some of my streams as well. Again, thank you guys so much, but I have to go now. And for those who wish to support me and my channel, you can go on my about section, and there's my PayPal link in there. And if, for those who want to support me for my charity as well, you can support or finance for the charity. Let's say, for example, if you want to feed 50 kids, just let me know in your PayPal. Just leave a comment also in the PayPal. And also for those who haven't subscribed, guys, please help me reach 4,000 subscribers this month. I'm actually on my 3.8 now. So I think I gained 100 people yesterday. So yeah, I think 100 or 50. Yeah. So please help me reach 200 more, so that I'll be on a 4,000 subscribers. Again, thank you so much for those who are supporting me always, for unending support, and for those who did not or never unsubscribe my channel. I really really appreciate you all. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, and please stay tuned of my upcoming videos. Rest assured, I will give you a good content and a quality one. So thank you so much. Thank you guys. Goodbye.